guys, so I made these Martha Tucker little albums that when you open them inside, you have these pockets and a waterfall and then a huge pocket in here. And so I'm going through decorating and I have this gold paper from Ollie's and I think I've made a terrible mistake. Look at this. This is blinding. I'm going to layer it with Echo Park paper, but I'm not quite sure that's going to be enough. I feel like you need sunglasses to look at this. So we will see how it turns out. Hi everyone, it's Justina from Magpie and Mockingbird, and I have just finished 2 more recipe and photo album books that I'm excited to share with you. I have already gone through the Baking Spirits Bright, and these are similar in that they're made the same and they come from the same paper collection, Baking Spirits Bright. Um, I love this paper collection. I used all of the 12 by 12 sheets. This is what I have left, are these little scraps. And the only thing I have left in here are the cut aparts. So I'm excited to finish up with that collection, but I have loved working with it. I need some opinions. So I was so excited working with these 2 albums, I completely forgot to do a ribbon closure. So I am curious what you think. Should I go back and figure out how to get a closure? It does lay flat, but I feel like the ribbon kind of tied it all together. So curious about opinions for that, and also curious about opinions for the cover. I've been doing like some kind of a focal point in the center, but I'm wondering if just the paper would be okay. So anyways, let me know in the comments what you think. And I will start with a very Merry Christmas. So it's got the cute, Mr. and Mrs. Claus. We have the very Merry Christmas backed in this gold foil. The spine is red and it's the same paper on the back. All right, and then when you open it up, it has the spots for recipe cards over here, and it has the spot for photographs over here. So each one just has a little recipe card, and they are backed in brown craft paper so that you can actually write on these and then continue writing on the back if you need to. And then it's just lined with all the fun paper in here. And this is a magnetic closure. And you can flip through this. We have the gingerbread boys, Christmas tree cookies, and this fun little collage of all the different Santa things. And then gingerbread cookies again, and the little aprons. So the way I have it set up is I left this part blank for 4x6 photos. But you also could journal if you wanted to up here, and then a 4x6 photo would also fit nicely here, and then this would become the decorative trim for your photo. And then over here is a large pocket, so you can pull that out, and it's just a little folder with a couple more recipe cards tucked in here. Maybe these are your secret recipes. And I just decorated with some of the stickers from the collection. And that tucks right in the side here to this giant pocket. I mean, you also could use this for, large photos or more recipe cards if you just want to keep the folder and take out the folder. So whatever works for you. And that is this one. And then moving on next is this collage front. And this one, this is the gold one. So if you saw the clip at the beginning, you know that I made one that was so bright gold, it actually hurt to look at, like that. But I went through and I tried to do as little trim showing as possible, and I think it's bearable. I mean, you definitely can see it here, right? Um, and through each of these. However, I do think it goes well with all the papers in here. So it's the same setup in here where you have the little recipe cards backed in craft paper, and they get progressively bigger as you go through each of the pockets. My daughter told me I need to cut my nails, and I think she's right. I can't get a grip on anything. Okay, so it's just recipe cards, and then they're all backed in this craft paper. And then it has these cute decorations from the collection kit, and it's all lined with just a hint of that gold. And I do think it's much more manageable with the Echo Park paper on it. And same setup, so that over here can be the photos. So this has the magnetic closure, and then it has the aprons. And then again, it's white up here. You can journal or you can photo mat. And then we have the Christmas trees, and I don't know if you can see the washi tape that came with this kit was gorgeous. It was this scalloped black and white ribbon, but then it had heart decorations that popped out, so you can see the gold through the hearts. I love it. And we had some gingerbread boys, and I did the green, white, and red washi tape for that, and some Christmas trees, and there's that scalloped one again, and some snowflakes, and I did it reminds me of like a candy cane washi. Okay, but this part is my favorite. Oh, do your families have like secret family recipes? Like, I'm curious if it was just mine. Like, I am 42 years old. I still do not know the two secret family recipes. My mother has said she's going to leave it in her will. I thought she was joking. I don't think she is. So, this is a special envelope, and I just used, in the 12 by 12, that extra line of tag up at the top, it had the name brand Baking Spirits Bright. But isn't this fun? I just backed it with some gold, made it sparkle. And then this is the top secret Christmas cookie recipe that can go in here. And so I have this little tab so you can pull it open. And inside is this giant recipe card to write your secret family recipe. So if my family is watching, still waiting for the Chardonnay cake and the hot water chocolate cake recipe, it would be perfect on this. So anyways, you could put, you know, your special family recipe in there. Look, isn't that cute? Top secret. Um, and then that just tucks into that big pocket. And the back is just the red snowflake. So these were my little recipe Christmas holiday books and slash photo albums. I know growing up as a kid, Christmas Eve was a really big deal. My grandmother would bake for weeks leading up to it. And I got a chance to live with her one year and just watching the love and the work that went into it. And I wish I had taken pictures so that I could have, her different Christmas cookie recipes over here and then pictures of her her baked goods and her cooking in the kitchen. So it's something that I want to keep in mind, with my own kids, and I would love to, share it with other people so they can have those same kind of memories. So anyways, thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.